Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, January 6, 2014. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Destiny Sparks, my new January 2014 webinar, is available for download now at inclusiveastrology.com. And my new House Music Weekly Astrology Tarot Show is up now for free on my main page of YouTube. This is horoscopes like you've never seen before. And you want to talk about a week that you've never seen before? This is one that you will remember. I'm just going to put it out there right now because we are going to broaden this horoscope to see more of the week, to understand where you're at today on Monday. We've got to say, though, there's some crazy stuff going to happen here in the next couple days. I'm just going to put it out there. Now, why? Well, we're in the middle of a portal. This is a Venus retrograde, so this is dealing with us receiving quite a lot of karma, quite a lot of destiny because it's in Capricorn. This is wild destiny stuff starting to happen because we're going to watch Venus and Mercury meet up this week. We're going to see the Sun and Venus get closer. This is also Venus leaving her evening star position and moving to the morning star this week. She is literally, you're not going to be able to see Venus here real quick. It's going to be just, and this is Venus going to cross the Sun. And we're getting ready for that. And so we're getting closer to that, and that's when the karma really starts to fly. This is when destiny starts to fly, especially a lack of control. We're in Capricorn, which wants lots of control, and especially Venus wants control there. Mercury, we want to control every situation, and especially as it's been opposing Jupiter in Cancer. The comfort zones and the control factor, we're trying to control every comfort, and it's not that simple. It's really not that simple. The events that are happening right now. You've got to watch this like a movie. It's a movie happening. Crazy, weird circumstances, relationships coming in that you just can't control. Circumstances that you can't control. It's like watching a movie. It's like so predetermined. And really when you deal with Capricorn, it's predetermined. Not only spiritually, but Capricorn puts out a plan before it makes the success. It was all predetermined what you were reaching. It wasn't like you just reached this mark and you just freaking reached it. You planned for it. Well, what if I were to tell you that you planned for all the events that are happening here in the next couple weeks before you even came into this life? That's what I'm talking about. And when we're looking at a moon which comes into Aries today, which is going to be the signal of the first spark of a new year, okay? You're going to feel like 2014 today, not 2013. I think we've been having some difficulty leaving 2013 behind. And I think today you're going to feel the circumstances start to bring you into this new 2014. There's going to be a lot of fire, a lot of action, and the moon's getting ready to step into a cardinal cross this week. So the next 48 hours you are going to see, especially as the moon comes over Uranus, especially as the Venus energy starts to retrograde and really starts to get powerful and more condensed. It's a week long, but trust me, after today, you're going to start to see, and I think today's the buildup of us ready to go into some really weird movies, okay? Some weird predetermined events, some really powerful stuff that's going to test your comfort zones, going to test the actions you're taking. Mars is going to start to square Jupiter all week, and it's going to come really close here in the middle of the week. This is dealing with lots of energy. What actions are we taking? Are we weighing everything out? How are our emotions dealing with it? Are you jumping on a yacht or are you on a little jet ski? There's really no in between with Mars square Jupiter. It's like people are going to be jumping on yachts. Others are not going to even want to go on a big road, maybe shy to take the big steps. This is a big stepping week. One where we're almost forced to step into these movies. No matter how much we've been trying to just kind of go with the show and kind of figure things out and be, very Capricorn, take one step at a time. This Aries energy is like, no, I want to engage in the movie now. I want to watch it now. And this, you're going to watch. I think there's a lot of wants that are around us now, especially as the Sun opposed Jupiter this weekend. This was a huge weekend where you were unveiled more options, and I think it's dealing with emotional options. You can react to your life now with a different option than maybe you realize. Maybe if you got broken up with, using this as an example, maybe you usually emotionally react to breakups a certain way. Why don't you emotionally try some new options? And this is making us look at our life as there are new options on the table to pay attention to that are going to direct us in new ways as Mars is squaring this. I mean, this is literally us about to start to see some new transitions here, new directions. There's so much to weigh out with all this energy with Libra, even though we've become so changed with all the Pluto energy that the sun and everything went over Pluto last week for this new year in a new moon. And I think we've been changed, and there's these deep desires and these deep wants. And when the moon comes into Aries today, it's like the universe is pushing this show finally along. Like, okay, let's get this thing going here. It's like there's an engine that fires today, and 2014 engine. It's like almost like 2014 didn't start yet. It's like we've been cranking this thing, and this week we really cranked 2014 on. You are gonna feel it. It's gonna be really powerful. And a cardinal cross is about new roads, new destinies, new relationships, new emotions. This is all new, and there's so many new options to pay attention to, and I think that's the lesson here, and to react emotionally different. And I think a lot of the events we're about to see over the next couple weeks are really gonna open up your emotions in areas you've never reached before, especially as Saturn is going deeper and deeper into Scorpio, and it's getting ready to come to its stationary position here. We've gone pretty deep down this road, and there's more to add to this story. And this story is about to get deeper, and I think that the events of the next couple weeks are going to push you deeper than you realize. I think the universe has been waiting to really slam this one into gear. And today, there's no more going with the flow, even though I got to be real with you. Try to go with the flow, but this need, this want, this urge will take over today, and for you to kind of push the reality as much as you can. But if I want to trip you out a little bit, it's not that you have any control, because it was like it's all predetermined. This is all predetermined stuff happening. I would just prepare to watch this as a movie, and I guess that's going with the flow. But it's almost like we're pushing ourselves into these stories, and this is the universe pushing ourselves into them, if you want to look at it real weird and crazy and weird and different. And what it's doing is it's finding new ways to react to our spiritual selves with these new circumstances, these new events, to more become aware of who we are, to more become aware of what we want, to more become aware of our courage. That's what this is all leading towards here. And I'm just going to put it out there, the moon coming over Aries, and especially over Uranus, after Uranus has gone direct, which happened about a month ago, or a couple weeks ago, sorry, we haven't felt the moon on this Uranus yet, like this. And that happens tonight. I think as we start to come into tonight, and then of course you'll see me tomorrow for the horoscope, things get more complicated, things get more intense, and we start to just unspiral and unwave this movie that's about to play. So be prepared, everybody. There's a movie about to play. I'd be prepared. I'd love to caution you if I could. Mars square Jupiter, though, but at the same time, gosh, some of these moves might just pay off, Some of these things that you take your life on were predetermined, and so no matter how hard you want to restrain in Capricorn and hold back, the universe is going to push you into something this week. This is going to be a week to remember. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys throughout the week. Answer your guys' questions down below in the comments. My New Year's resolution is to get more to the comments down. So please, I encourage you to do this, to comment below, to share how things are going, what's going on, because I want to know. This is one of those times that I love as an astrologer. Venus getting ready to pass the sun. We were so lucky in 2012 to have it where we had an eclipse happen. But remember, so look at your life then, even though these are different circumstances and totally different. We're doing that same event. And if you go outside, right when the sun comes down, that's Venus on the western horizon as she's getting closer to the sun and is about goodbye evening star. She's getting off her shoes and she's about to put on her bathing suit to be the morning star. And we're going to talk more and more about this, but I just wanted to prepare you that that's what we're stepping into. And today is that day of preparation. Today, I want you to feel God start to nudge you and push you into some search situations. So going to be really interesting. And if you're having trouble or issues, have a confident energy into it all. Let the universe push you into this stuff. You don't have much control. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you want to have a reading with me. Thank you guys for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.